Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. Real quick before the video starts, a quick announcement. I have updated my Patreon page and changed the tiers within it, as I'll be posting content on there regularly. The content which will not go onto my YouTube page, from personal life stories and more Dragon Ball content for all of you to enjoy. I have changed the tiers and pricing as times are hard in the world. So for $1, you can have full access to my Patreon page and the content within it, and it goes towards production and support of my channel. So, if you want to check it out and see some content that will not be on YouTube, go check it out for $1 and show your support. Go join my Patreon. Now let's get into the what if. After the events of the Goku Black arc, things would go pretty smooth. Now what do I mean by this? We're skipping over the Goku Black arc, aren't we? The reason why we're skipping over the Goku Black arc is because it's very short. The same events would happen with Trunks running for his life. Goku Black would still be the main villain. We all know it's Zamasu. He would still swap his body over the same as before. But this only time around is Goku and them are so much stronger than they originally were. They're from a different timeline, so they're much more powerful. Even if they did go to the future the first time around, they would have easily defeated Goku Black and would have destroyed him. If Zamasu did reveal himself, and it is true stated that he is immortal, they would have still found a way to defeat him by destroying all of him. He would have still became the universe pretty much, and they still would have spawned Zeno the same as before, since Goku met Zeno during the Universe 6 arc, and Zeno would have still destroyed everything. It would have ended way shorter. Would Goku Black be able to transform? That's up to you guys, but the Goku Black arc would go very different. For this time around, for this video, I want you guys in the comments below, what do you think would happen in the Goku Black arc? I want you guys to do your own what if based off of what I'm doing currently. What if Goku never stopped training? How would the Goku Black arc go in your guys' mind? So I'm leaving it up to you, and I want to see what you guys got. Also, I just posted a new video on my Patreon page to where I tell some stories with my camera on my lovely muggy face. So, if you guys want to check more of that out, it's custom content stuff that I'm not going to be posting on YouTube, go check it out for $1 to enter in. Now anyway, let's get into the what if. After the defeat of Goku Black and Zamasu, peace was finally restored to Earth. A lot of the same events would go the same. Zeno would still want to do the Tournament of Power the same as before, which Goku would instantly agree upon as he still wants to battle all these beings and have a lot of fun. They would still have the exhibition matches where the Gods of Destruction will fight, of course, but Zeno was bored and he wants Goku and them to step up. This time around when Goku fights Bergamo, Goku would easily overpower him considering that he's so much more stronger than he originally was. Gohan would have still fought the other beings as well, and he still would have been able to defeat them because Gohan's not slacking on his training as much. Now, since they have a small period of time before the Tournament of Power starts, this is where some changes are going to occur. Now, with Android 17 and 18 being there, sadly not. The androids would not be in there, as sadly they were absorbed by Cell. Now you could argue, though, that the androids were brought back because they wished everyone back. That is up to you, so for interpretation and for what if purposes, we're going to state that Android 18 and 17 are still alive, and she got with Krillin because they wished everybody back that Cell killed. And they technically, Cell did kill the androids, so we're just going to say that happened, because Android 17 was brought back. Why can't Android 18 be brought back? And she still got with Krillin just a little bit later. Goku would have still gone down to Hell and recruited Frieza the same as before, and they could use Frieza's power for sure to help out. And also, since there is no Majin Buu in general, Majin Buu would not even be a candidate, considering the fact that he's completely obliterated. There's no Buu and there's no Oob either. So Frieza is the next best option. So now that they have the original team, it'll be the same people, the same as before. They would all jump into the Tournament of Power. Now, from what we know, they would do a little bit of sparring back and forth fighting. Goku would fight Caulifla and Kale for the first time, and Goku would actually be in base form. And even when Kale went into her Berserker Super Saiyan form, Goku would be able to stop her in his base form, knocking her out. Jiren was going to intervene, but he stopped because he watched Goku. Belmod knew that Goku was a threat, for how easily he defeated Toppo, as Goku only went Super Saiyan to defeat Toppo in their first match. This also means that of course Jiren needs to take down Goku first. Jiren would then agree, and then Jiren would then attack Son Goku first, as Son Goku would first test his strength against Jiren. His base form, he would then launch forward and kick Jiren, which would actually send Jiren back a little bit. Jiren was surprised that he also has transformations, as Goku would then burst into Super Saiyan, and the two would begin trading blows back and forth, fighting all over the Tournament of Power, as everyone would stop fighting to watch. Goku was getting overpowered by Jiren with Super Saiyan, as he went Super Saiyan 2, but to little avail. He was utterly shocked with how powerful Jiren was, as Beerus was getting irritated that Son Goku was messing around. Master Roshi would state that no, this is Son Goku testing himself. A fighter does this to see how far they can push. It's a good pacing. Beerus just thinks that he should just turn Ultra Instinct and just defeat him already, which would shock Belmod because he never heard about this. Beerus would then smirk and tell the other gods that Son Goku has Ultra Instinct. They would not believe it, as it's impossible. Goku would then go into Super Saiyan Blue, and he would then start to be equal to Jiren, actually fighting back. Now cutting to the other side of the Tournament of Power, Vegeta, on his own, was fighting Toppo. Now Vegeta in Blue Evolution was overpowering Toppo, until Toppo went into his god form. Now, Vegeta was still more powerful, but Vegeta wanted to prove a point, as then other people tried to gang up on Vegeta, which only made him more furious than the last time. Vegeta would then use the full power of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and knock everyone out of his way. This time around, he would not need to blow himself up to defeat Toppo. With the final flash, he was able to knock Toppo out of the ring, and the rest of the Pride Troopers. The other Z Fighters would still do their part and knock out other beings on their own. Now because of this, Goku was still fighting Jiren. Now by this point around, Kale and Caulifla, they mainly want to fight Goku. They don't want to fight Vegeta or anything else like that. Kaba would go fight Vegeta, and Vegeta would then push him to use Super Saiyan 2, but he would then knock him off the ring. As next, Vegeta would then have his rematch against Hit. As Vegeta's been waiting for this, he's ready now. Hit would use his time freeze on Vegeta, but he would be shocked when Vegeta would then flash in a purple aura and he would defeat the Time Breaker, and he would be able to hit Hit full strength, knocking him right out of the ring. Champa was petrified, as now the strongest fighter is gone. Kale and Caulifla could use fusion, but they want to save it until they truly need it, as they don't know when they're going to need it just yet. A lot of the fighters have been knocked off the ring, only the majority of them have stayed on. Gohan and Piccolo were off fighting their own Namekian beings, counterparts, fighting them back and forth. Frieza was off doing his own thing, torturing people, doing his own. He was having fun. As for Goku fighting Jiren, Goku, even though he was equal to Jiren, was making Jiren furious. Jiren could not lose. He can never lose. There's no being that should be able to match his strength. This would make Jiren remember his past trauma, and Jiren would then snap. As he would begin screaming, he would then unlock his new hidden power. With this new hidden power, he would overpower Goku almost instantly. Goku would have no chance against Jiren, until Goku would then use Ultra Instinct once again. By using Ultra Instinct, Goku was able to match Jiren and trade blow for blow. Whis was watching happy, as Goku went into perfected Ultra Instinct on top of that. As Goku's been training non-stop in this form, he's almost perfected this power, as Jiren has no chance. With the offense plus with the defense, Jiren has no chance against this version of Goku. And then sadly, Jiren would then be knocked right out of the ring, as Goku would then launch a full power Kamehameha wave and blast him out. But now, turning into this, Vegeta was still destroying everybody else in his way, until Kale and Caulifla would then fuse, and they would then form Kefla. Goku was a bit tired after fighting Jiren, but Vegeta would then step in front of his way and say, let him fight this fake fusion. Vegeta would then showcase Ultra Ego for the first time, as Vegeta has been mastering this form and studying it under Lord Beerus. He would then fight Kefla and easily overpower her, but he doesn't want to destroy her, as completely destroying her and killing her would destroy the rules. So he would be the whole universe kind of be kicked out. Vegeta would have overpowered Kefla even if she went into her Super Saiyan 2 Berserker form. She would have no chance against Ultra Ego Vegeta. He would absolutely destroy her in their battle. Now because of this, since she was knocked out, pretty much the end result is that Universe 7 won by a landslide, having multiple members still alive. Goku, Frieza, and Android 17, and Gohan and Piccolo are actually still in the arena. Since Gohan was the team leader, he was still given the wish. That means that Gohan would still wish for all the 12 universes and the 11 to be brought back, which that's what the Zeno wanted in the first place. Now here is one massive difference. Beerus would never revive Frieza, or ask Whis to, as the only reason why he did is because by Whis he stated that it's a gift from Beerus-sama for helping them defeat Jiren. Frieza didn't really do much of anything. True, he knocked some people out of his way, death beaming them, but Frieza just kind of was there. He didn't team up with Goku to fight Jiren. He didn't sacrifice himself with Goku to knock out Jiren out the ring. He didn't do any of that. He just kind of was slithering around like the lizard that he is, and he was only knocking out some people. So Beerus doesn't really, why would he give him that? He doesn't like Frieza anyway. So Frieza would then be taken back to Hell the same as before, so this means that Frieza was never revived. But now, what does this mean for Broly? This is where I think some things are going to change. As, while I still do believe that Frieza would be brought back. Now, how does this make sense? It's because of Frieza's henchmen. Now, Frieza was already revived by the Dragon Balls. For what if purposes, Frieza's men found another planet that has the Dragon Balls. You guys know what planet I'm talking about. The planet that has more Namekians on it, that was used in the current Super manga during the Granola arc, that Granola used and Gas used to wish for themselves to have the most powerful being in the universe being given power. They would use these Dragon Balls to wish Frieza back to life, which Frieza would be happy to do so, and he would carry on his evil ways the same as before. Goku and Vegeta would not know about Frieza being brought back to life, neither would Beerus know. Now the difference here is that Frieza would still pick up Broly the same as before. Not too much would change there, as he would still have Broly and Paragus go to Earth to go get his revenge on Goku and Vegeta. Now, once when Broly comes around, he would fight Vegeta, and he would push Vegeta to use Super Saiyan God. Frieza would still kill Paragus, making him turn Super Saiyan and grow more powerful. This would cause Vegeta and Goku to team up, as Vegeta would then use Ultra Ego and start his fight with Broly. Now, with Broly in his full power legendary Super Saiyan form, he would then continue his fight with Vegeta being overpowered at first. But Vegeta is shocked by how powerful that he's becoming, as his power is just non-stop growing. Now because of this, Goku would then cut in to fight Broly, as Broly's power was continuing to rise and they cannot stop it. Even Goku with his Ultra Instinct form teaming up with Vegeta, they were able to hold their own, overpower Broly, but Broly was not stopping. He kept on growing stronger. They were running out of options. They would then teleport away, as Goku would then tell Vegeta about the fusion dance. He learned this a long time ago from the other world. He would then show Vegeta the dance, as Vegeta was completely embarrassed, as he would never do something like that. Goku would then state that it's just me and you anyway, no one else is around, as they were hiding in the ice caps as Broly was destroying everything else in his way, and he was kind of beating down Frieza, pretty humiliating. Vegeta reluctantly would then agree, as Goku said, what if your wife Bulma and your darling kids die? Which Vegeta would have no choice. He would agree. They would do the fusion dance, and then they would succeed the first time, surprisingly, and they would form Gogeta. Gogeta in Super Saiyan to even Super Saiyan God to Blue would easily overpower Broly, and they would be able to defeat him. Chi Lai would still make the wish to bring Broly back to Planet Vampa. This means that Broly's life was spared, and Goku would then go to visit Broly to continue training with him, as Broly is a perfect sparring partner, especially if he knows how to control his power. Then we are going to cut right into the Dragon Ball Superhero. Now, we do know that in the manga, this takes place after the Moro arc, after everything else, so we're going to cut through the Moro arc pretty quickly. Goku already knows Spirit Fission, and his Ultra Instinct is already so advanced that when they do first meet Moro, they would have a problem with him. But the second time that they ever fought him, Moro would be defeated, as Goku can completely deplete his ki and fight him back with magical abilities that he knows from the other Kais. On top of Vegeta using the Hakai to destroy him, Moro would have no chance, and he would not be able to reach his peak younger age. Or he would not be able to absorb the android, and he would not be able to absorb Mirrors or absorb into Planet Namek. So that would all be completely different. Now, if we are going to go into the Granola arc, the difference here is it is true Granola will be stronger than Goku and Vegeta. The difference here is that Goku and Vegeta have advanced their forms. Goku has a new form of Ultra Instinct that is way more powerful than its original self. Vegeta, as well, he also has Ultra Ego way more advanced, as now he can use God of Destruction energy fully, without needing a powerful transformation, as now he's far more powerful as he has a true Hakai form. Granola would be much older, as his fight would be similar to how they handled it with Gas, with him growing much older, and if Gas made the same wish, he would be really old by the time he starts fighting them, and turning monstrous. So either way, both of them would die due to their own wish, as they wish for their HP reduced for power. So that would still be defeated. Now, the only difference here is that once when Gohan and Piccolo, who they continue training, Piccolo would still make the wish to have his potential unlocked. Gohan still kept his training up. He hasn't gotten rusty. He's only gotten stronger. He also has the motivation from Goku. Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are still training on Beerus' planet, the same as before, where this time around, Goku would actually beat Vegeta in their little squabble, not Goku this time, as they were both in their base form, which Goku trains in. He's stronger. Broly was watching. With this time around, the Gammas are very powerful. They're easily past Super Saiyan Blue level. Now with Piccolo and Gohan both teaming up, they would defeat one. As one Gamma was remaining, Cell Max was still forcefully made, as he was not ready yet. Gohan would still unlock his Beast form, and his Beast form would be stronger because Gohan is actually stronger than his original self, because he didn't slack off his training as much, having Goku be so training hungry. Goku would want to spar his son all the time, and Gohan can't say no to his dad. So Gohan never got rusty, he actually only grew stronger. So with this being said, with Gohan having his Beast form, even if he struggled more, he would still be able to defeat Cell Max. And now, peace was finally restored to Earth, as then in the current manga, from what we know, Goku is about to fight Beast Gohan. And that is it for this What If series, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know you guys want to know real quick, what about Black Frieza? We need to get into that. The difference here with Black Frieza is we can get into it real quick before the video ends. Black Frieza would still reveal himself during the Granola and Gas arc, as he did train for over 10 years. Goku and Vegeta, when they fought him, would be a bit different. They've grown much more powerful than their original selves. Frieza would have to fight them fully to be able to defeat them. And if they were in a squabble, they would have used Fusion Dance and potentially defeated Black Frieza. But we don't know how powerful Black Frieza fully is. We don't know yet until we see him in action. So I cannot speak for Black Frieza just yet. But anyway, that is it for this whole series. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you brought. I mean, this series is very special to me, as it's the first time I showed my face and everything. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like this video a lot and be prepared for the movie. But anyway, thank you all so much for the support, and I'll talk to you all later.